It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with...
Just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, Kevin Gausman. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
This is Bryson Stott. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I've worked hard all year. Go out, have fun, trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there's some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series, that's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there can be some luck involved. So you just got to shake it off, go out there, know that this is a rare opportunity, and just play your best.
Harper with another. That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, and today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. What do we have on him?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Bottom of the first, Bichette gets a chance to hit. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, I don't think anyone was surprised to see Nola have success in the majors. He was a star in college, playing for LSU, becoming a finalist for the 2014 Golden Spikes Award. He's one of the top amateur baseball players in the country. No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next one misses. Now 2-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. That's the ball. Okay. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the knuckle curve, and it was a good idea.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And a base hit into right. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out. Anthony Santander at the plate. Big time power. And that one misses up and in. Ball one.
The crowd here has been fired up even before the first pitch for this series, and they'll go crazy right here if they can take an early first inning lead.
Tap foul at the plate.
This would be huge right here if they could get on the board and be the first ones to score in this one with the home field advantage. Get that crowd behind you and just intimidate the opposition a little bit more. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-1. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And they lead it. It's 3-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One down, and the batter is George Springer. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it to first. That takes care of Springer. Let's check out the lineup. Here's what they came up with for Game 1 of the World Series, Singy.
Yeah, they're hoping they piece together a winner. Historically speaking, the team that wins this opening game more often than not goes on to win the World Series. Today is a day to come storming out of the gates.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Nola, more than 100 career wins on the mound, a former first-round pick back in 2014. And that misses. 2-0. They say you win.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is downstairs. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swing and a ball popped up. Turner pulls it down, and that'll do it. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. This is the World Series on the show. Game 1 of the World Series. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. That smash towards center. Hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And here comes Alec Bohm. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Top of the zone for a called strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Phillies are set down in order. Nothing doing here this half. Down to the bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Swings through that one out in front that time. As we kick off the World Series, it is hard not to think about Kirk Gibson's incredible walk-off homer against Dennis Eckersley in Game 1 back in 1988. An iconic moment in baseball history. And ball 1.
A lot of great Game 1 moments, Boog. Alex Gordon's game-tying homer for the Royals in the bottom of the 9th in 2015 really sticks out for me. They went on to win that game in 14 innings.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play. Seeing an impressive jump throw from the hole at short. Let's see what StatCast has to say.
Now he's just showing off out there. I mean, I don't know if fans realize how much arm strength you need to make that throw. This guy's got a rocket of an arm, and that was on full display right there. Just an awesome job.
Next pitch inside, and 1-1. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Bo Bichette, the next to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. Up and in, and that is ball 1. 1 out and a runner at second here in Game 1 of the World Series. Hit in the air, right field, and it falls. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline, and they lead by 4. 1 out, runner at second. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Got him on the off-balance throw. 2 gone now. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Snags it on the run. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Ball 1 low. Gosman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Fastball for a strike.
2-1.
Next offering is down low. Right through there for a strike.
3-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikes.
Splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
That one missed. Just missed. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 3-1. 1 out, bases empty, and that's through there for a strike. And it's 3-2. Right side, Springer makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. And here is Sosa to the plate. That clips a corner. 2 outs, bases empty. There's a swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball and out of that same tunnel.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. 9 straight retired. Bottom of the inning, here's some real power at the plate. Anthony Santander. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball. 2 strike.
That misses the zone, and it's 1 and 2.
1 ball. 2 strike.
Up the middle. Turner with the throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Here's George Springer. Grounded out to short in his first trip. This one in the air right field. Castellanos gets under it. Makes the grab for the 2nd out. Now it's the 2nd baseman, Ernie Clement. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Kicks and deals. Right through there, got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. And we're back. Here's Trey Turner. Gosman back to work. There's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Man at first, Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him.
But he's back safely.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And that clips the inside corner. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Man, a good splitter can be devastating, can't it? I mean, that thing got halfway to the plate and just did a nosedive. Once you commit your swing, there's just no...
Back safely. Harper, in his 14th season, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that is out of play. High fly ball out to left field. Schneider under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Chop to the right side. A sliding stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Phillies strand 1. They trail it here 4-0. Back now in Toronto. Bottom of the 4th. Down the third baseman, Addison Barger. Fastball right back to the mound. Tosses to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Grounded out his first time. Off the plate inside. 1-0.
No strike.
Late on that fastball.
1-1.
Rips that one to right. Castellanos makes the grab. 2 down.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 outs, base is empty. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So the lineup flips over. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
1-0. Two balls. No
In the
strikes.
dirt, but kept close. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Joe Ross up and throwing. Banks getting cranked up as well. Schneider off of first with 2 away. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Castellanos makes the grab, and that is that. 1 left for Toronto, but they lead it 4-0. Game 1 of the World Series. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way.
This one in the air. Barker moving under it. Makes the grab. 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Boom. Batting with 1 down. Takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to Guerrero. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball.
Hauls it in to end the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. They're on the short end. Tanner Banks will take over here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 1 of the World Series. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0. And another ball. And that's outside it is ball 4, and he's on base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. This one kicks away from Real Muto. Guerrero into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's 2 away. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Both 2 in this one. First pitch misses. Guerrero at second with 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He sends one out the opposite way, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Now a chance for Ernie Clement. Ground ball right side. Stott over to first in time. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. In the air, right field. And that is Springer. Makes the catch for the out. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. And first offering is fouled off. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The Blue Jays up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That's a base hit. Trey Turner at the plate. That clips the corner.
They partnered back in 2023. Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
And a swing and a miss, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Off-balance throw in time. That ends the frame. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Phillies nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Andrew Painter.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's the third baseman, Addison Barger. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Next pitch misses outside. Going to count 1-2. Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And that drops in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
That's a strike, and the count is 0-2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Ground ball left side. Boom. Throws on to first. 2 up, 2 down. So digging in, Davis Schneider. Into the outfield, base hit. So the inning is still alive with Bo Bichette coming to the dish. And next for Toronto, Bo Bichette.
upstairs.
Ball one. Schneider, the runner at first with two gone. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. The throw to third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Dalton Varsho, missed with a changeup, and that's ball one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 run across. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Well done. Drives in the run. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So they're at the corners now. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out at second. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Gosman back to work. That's down and in.
Oh, you can't ask for a better start to this series if you're the home team. You've got the lead.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play. That's an infield single. Man at first, nobody out. And now for the Phillies, Guerrero. Over to Michelle. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play. And then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Fires over to Guerrero. Third out. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They continue to trade. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summer. This ball's chopped on the ground. To first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball to Bohm. Bohm goes on to first. And a couple of quick outs. So up next for Toronto, George Springer. He's already homered here in this one. And the first offering is not close. And another ball. To third, Bohm. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Back here at Rogers Center, ready to begin the 8th. Down the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
1 ball, no strike.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
That's to third. Fires over to Guerrero. First out in the top of the 8th. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Bichette whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And it's even up. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Outside with a breaking ball.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Schneider settles under it and makes the catch. Bottom of the 8th, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
2-2.
Up the middle. Stop. The throw to first. 1 up, 1 down. And next for Toronto, Addison Barger. 0 for 3 in this one. That one fouled off. That one catches the zone. 0-2. Hot shot to third. Boom. Throws on to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Just off the inside edge. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now at the plate, Davis Schneider. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
0-1.
The Jays up big in this one here in game 1 of the World Series. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Bichette, the next to hit, takes outside. First and second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside low, ball 2.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
On the ground to third. Oh, nice play. Nicely done for the out. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the DH, Edmundo Sosa.
No ball,
The
1
0-1.
strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Right side, and foul ball. He goes down looking.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Turner at first, one gone. Strike on the inside corner.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Bichette, off-balance feed, there's one. Out! A double play to end it.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout.